Të nderuar kolegë, studentë dhe profesor, mirë se keni ardhur në ligjëratën e radhës për politikën e jashtme gjermane, ku mysafirfolës do të jetë shkëlqësia e tij, ambasadori i Republikës Federale të Gjermanisë në Kosovë, Heldt. Welcome, Mr. Ambassador. Do you have a translation? Yeah. It's okay. Arsyeja pse politika e jashtme gjermane është në kursin e politikës së jashtme, natyrisht ku në të kurs nuk do të mund të zhvillohen të gjitha politikat e vendeve specifike veç, por vetëm disa prej tyre të përcjellura, është shumë e qartë. Gjermanët janë një ndër kombet më të fuqishme në botë. Është një kombë që historikisht lidhet me Ballkanin dhe me vendin ton. Natyra e kombit gjerman është po ashtu e njëjtë me atë të kombit ton, është një kombë monoetnike multifetar në Krim, por natyrisht si gjitha kombët tentojnë ka multi me tendencë nga multi, por në gjenezën e tij është një kombë multifetar për protestant katolik dhe sikurse që dhe kombën ka të njëjtën natyrë. E dyta është kombi gjerman është kombi lider i Bashkimit Evropian, është një prej themeluesve kryesor dhe ai motori ekonomik i këtij organizmi. Gjermania po ashtu, domethënë tani ka një propozim që të jetë antar i Këshillit të Sigurimit të Kombeve të Bashkuara, por që nuk është realizuar akoma, duke marrë parasysh fuqinë dhe influencën e Gjermanisë. Po ashtu një natyrë e këtij kombi është se ka etnia gjermane është e përhapur në disa vende, domethënë në tjera të botës, ku jeton qoftë në jetën e kombit, si në Austri, Luksemburg, Liechtenstein, ose ku është pjesë integrale e kombit, siç është në kombit zvicran të zëm, apo në shumë vendet e tjera të botës, si në Rusi, Kazakistan, Poloni, Çeki, Serbi, Kroaci e tjerë, ku përbën jetën Hungari ose Rumani, që është një minoritet i rëndësishëm në këto vende. Nuk po zgjas më shumë, vetëm se para se të jap fjalën ambasadorit, do t'ju jap një 3 njoftime të rëndësishme. Domethënë ne me datën 29 prill këtu do ta kemi mysafir ligjërues kryetarin e Partisë Liberal-Demokrate të Serbisë, Čedomir Jovanović, i cili do të flasë para jush, edhe në ndërkohë do të kemi edhe kryeministrin e Maqedonisë Zoran Zaev, me të cilin po ashtu jemi marrë vesh që të mbajnë një ligjëratë për politikën e Maqedonisë dhe rolin e saj në rajon. Për studentët që ndjekun kursin e politikës së jashtme, është sot me rëndësi që të marrin pjesë në mbrojtjen e kolegut tuaj Ismet Azizi, i cili mbron një temë shumë të rëndësishme, ku ka zbuluar gjëra që për herë të parë dalin në opinion, edhe e që tema është roli diplomatik i Aqivblytës në mbrojtjen e Novi Pazarit. Ju ftoj të gjithë ata që ndjekun këtë kurs që të përcjellin këtë mbrojtje interesante. Atëherë, po jap fjalën ambasadorit gjerman, shkëlqësisë së tij Christian Heldt, për politikën e jashtme gjermane. So, Mr. Ambassador, it's your floor.
Thank you very much. If everybody can hear me, also in the back. Okay. So, first of all, thank you for having me. Good morning to everybody. I have a very detailed list of things I'm supposed to say, I'll try to get or give you a quick rundown on some basic facts, figures, about Germany and German foreign policy. Frankly speaking, I would prefer, instead of doing a monologue, very quickly entering into Q&A with you. I think it's more valuable that I can maybe detail and highlight things according to your questions, that you don't run out of here afterwards saying, this guy spoke for an hour, and basically I wanted to know something. So, without further ado, maybe also to take up some of your thoughts, yes, for the European continent, Germany is a relatively big country with a relatively big figure in population, in economic power, etc. But if you look on the world map, I mean, what are 80 million people compared to, I don't know, the US, China, India, which is one of the reasons why after centuries of infighting on the European continent, in 1945 some very clever people started thinking about how to deal with things differently. So this basically happened between then Western Germany and France, and the countries Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, and Italy, to found what was later to become the European Union. So, as I always say, this is far more than an economic free zone with free traveling. It's based on joint ideas, and maybe also a precursor to globalization, that basically even Germany doesn't have enough weight on a global scale. Germania nuk ka shumë pesh vetëm, ai gjithmonë është me shtetet e tjera bashkë. Unë mendoj që më rishtesi është diskutimi me Amerikën për Germany negotiates with its market, or if the European Union negotiates with a market of 500 million people. So this might already give you some idea of how we see our diplomacy, our foreign policy, which is deeply embedded with the European Union and our European partners, and also in the transatlantic dimension with the US and Canada. So there I'm more talking about the NATO aspect than Nevertheless, we do also have some own ideas on foreign policy. So European foreign policy working with partners does not exclude to have own, let's say, priorities. One of them being, of course, the Western Balkans. Chancellor Merkel, who started which started in 2014. This year's main conference will be held in London, and contrary to the initial thoughts to have this as a cycle between 2014 and 2018, the idea worked so well that there are already prospects of continuing the process beyond 2018. So this is a good example, also very much poised to this region of what also German foreign policy can devise and then also implement together with partners. So, I was asked also to give you some facts and figures. We have a diplomatic service which is, I would say, medium-sized. We have roughly 12,000 people working for the foreign ministry in Berlin and abroad and embassies. There are 160 embassies, 153, sorry, I was exaggerating. 54 consulates, then some multilateral embassies, of course, United Nations, OSCE, etc. One unofficial representation, which is in Taiwan. If somebody's interested in China, I could give you the explanations later. So roughly all in all, some 230 representations abroad. So that makes of embassies, consulates, and multilateral embassies. Yeah, roughly 12,000, and by the way, very important, almost half of the staff is female. So, roughly 12,000 people working abroad, where we have personnel sent from Berlin, and also local personnel. So, for example, here, my team at the German Embassy in Pristina, roughly speaking, 1/3 expats from Berlin and 2/3 local staff. Working at the German Embassy. Shall I leave it at that for starters? Or what would you suggest me also to enter into Q&A? As I said in the beginning, a little hesitant in throwing figures at you without knowing precisely what questions you might have. I would like to have this as interactive as possible.
Pyetjen e se ka dikush tani. Unani.
Greetings, Ambassador. He has a question for the Ambassador. German country in the Balkans. Should our approach change or should yours? Why are we so isolated? Even though Serbia is always favorized for its entry in the EU.
Çdo herë na qiten kushte të reja. Ne e përmbushëm kushtin tonë liberalizimin, tash mendoj se është rradha juaj, zoti ambasador, ta tregoni të vërtetën edhe të na mundësoni që edhe ne, si gjithë popujt e botës, të jemi të lirë edhe të qarkullojmë lirshëm. Faleminderit.
Was that a statement or a question?
Dhe kolegët tjerë, domethënë që pyetjet, domethënë të jenë pyetje, mos jenë sugjerime, po më thënë se kem vendin ku më sugjeru edhe.
Okay, but nevertheless I'll quickly give my view on that. If, with respect to isolation, you're talking about visa liberalization. I know that subject very well. We're treating roughly 50,000 visa requests each year. My people are working at the limit. They're in the visa section almost every week and seeing how things are going on there. Yes, we did a great step the day before yesterday. There's the other condition with the practice of done, where work has already been done and is continuing by the authorities. And things are moving ahead. Now, if you try to compare accession processes with other countries,
shtetet e
It's
tjera
no
të
secret that
Ballkanit.
there are 5 non-recognizing member states within the EU.
Janë 5
So
shtete që
I
nuk e
think
njohin
it's a
Kosovën.
huge achievement already that
Në Bashkimin
the
Evropian.
EU made a stabilization and association agreement with Kosovo,
Keni bërë një hap të madh që
notwithstanding that there were 5 non-recognizers within the EU. And you simply have to bear in mind that contrary to other countries in the region, this SAA only came into force in 2016. So timelines are completely different. And if this country started at a much later stage than neighboring countries, it's only too normal that then the track also towards accession talks is not exactly parallel, started a little later. But to speak about isolation and that everybody is in favor of other countries, I think is also a little far from reality if you look at recent statements from, for example, Serbian leadership publicly admitting that some of their ideas were not shared by the international community. So I would be careful to engage in a purely victim perspective, which I think is neither helpful nor does it reflect the reality of what we are also as partners and very close partners and supporters pushing for this country on an international level. So allow me not to completely share your pessimistic views.
Next question.
Hello, my name is Ligjëratë. First of all, I wanted to thank you for visiting our. My question for you would be a little bit personal.
Pyetimi është pak personale.
Since you're from Germany.
Sorry, could you speak up a little because
Ich wollte die Frage in Deutsch Sprache machen, wenn es erlaubt ist.
Ja, super.
Dëshon ta bëjmë pyetjen në gjermane.
Also ich habe für einen Termin bei der Botschaft gebucht seit November und
Ka për një
bis
termin.
jetzt habe ich noch keinen Termin
Dhe ende s'ka termin.
Meine Frage
Zyrtar nga ambassada.
wie lange wird es noch dauern für Studenten ein Visum zu bekommen?
Sa duhet një student të pret që ta merr një vizë studimore?
Die Möglichkeit ein bisschen zu schneller zu machen.
Do ta përshpejtoj këtë proces.
Okay. I'll also answer to that, but maybe for the sake of all those who have not yet learned German, I encourage you, since the beginning of February, we have a Goethe Central now in Pristina, which also offers intensive language courses in German. But the question back there was applying for a visa or a visa section and still not having a response and how to speed up things.
Si mund të
I
përshpejtoj
just
procesin?
mentioned some figures.
Unë sa përmend disa numra më herët.
Of course, there are waiting times. That's why
Gjithmonë ka kohë që duhet të presim që të vërtetohen aplikacionet. Zaqëri gjërat e juaj
should be able to get to physically know the Europe you're joining. So yes, there are waiting times.
Gjithmonë ka pjesa ku duhet të pritni.
It's no secret.
Është të fshat
Tourist visa need waiting.
turiste
Work visa need waiting.
I duhen kohë dhe vizas së punës I duhen
I
kohë.
mean, it's the system.
Kësë është
And as long
në dorën
as we
time,
don't
unë s'mund ta
have visa
ndryshoj.
liberalization, I'm not going to stand here and promise that things can be resolved within a few days or weeks.
S'mund të them që gjërat të ndryshojnë disa ditë apo disa javë. S'të ndryshoj realitetin. Dhe s'dua a mund të bëj diçka për mua. Kush do që do të udhtoj ka një arsye. Që nuk ka mundësi që ti
detriment of somebody else who has as valid reasons to travel.
Nuk mund të jem
And that's why I never take in questions asking me specifically to change timetables with respect
se kam aftësi të ndryshoj orarin apo pritjen apo të shpejtësoj aplikacionet e juaja për viza, nuk është në dorën time.
Would love also to take in some other questions
Nëse kam mundësi të bëni disa pyetje tjera në aspekt për politikën e jashtme të Gjermanisë, të cilën më duhet të flas sot.
Just looking around if there are any other questions
a ka tjetër njerëz që dëshirojnë të pyesin për politikën e jashtme të Gjermanisë. That we mentioned what the theme was. Please don't make the questions personal. We have to talk about foreign politics, not about personal issues. Okay.
Hajde ta studentë politikës të jashtme, unë jap kolegës.
Përshëndetje.
Greetings.
Administratë publike, shkenca politike dhe diplomaci. Pyetja ime është se dihet që kohët e fundit Gjermania sa ka dalë prej zgjedhjeve dhe kanë qenë një problem i madh në koalicionet që është bëha atëherë dhe më në fund të zgjidhë ky problemi. Çka mendoni ju për, domethënë, pse nuk fitoi Merkel me një përqindje shumë më të madhe të votave, mirë po ka qenë ky problem që u shfaq tash. Pse ka mendu populli për ndryshem ose ka tjerë?
I wish I knew.
Sigurt a di.
But well, we have this another edition of the so-called Grand Coalition uniting the Christian Democrats of Mrs. Merkel and the Social Democrats, which is a form we have already had now in the past 4 government periods 3 times. It's a general phenomenon all over Europe that the classical landscapes of political parties are changing. Look at France, where the political parties have practically disappeared with the march of Emmanuel Macron. But you can also see this in other European countries that classical big political parties are shrinking, also populist movements are gaining more support.
Dhe ato të vogla po marrin më shumë
mbështetje.
Kjo është një paradoks i madh që ndodhet edhe në Gjermani. Ekonomikisht gjërat janë shumë mirë.
But on the other hand, people feel insecure.
And
well, they look around the world to see that the world is becoming more and more unsafe place. Economic crisis in other places. So there's an uneasiness, I think generally speaking, with the traditional political landscapes we have in Europe, we have also in Germany. By the way, Mrs. Merkel won. I mean, she's chancellor for the 4th time. She didn't win it as clearly as in previous governments. But I think right now, it took us a little longer than here in Kosovo to get a government. But we have one now since days. And so in that respect, we're back on track. But I think there will be a lot to be done also in the political system in general to win back the trust by the electorate. It's quite interesting that I mean, you probably know we have this new populist movement called the Alternative for Germany, which shows that questions are being asked. People are afraid of what the future might bring
të vërkësuar nga ardhmja
and have less trust in
dhe kanë pak besim
classical
në
political
mënyrën
system.
klasike si është
And
luajtur politika.
I think that is a huge challenge because, as I
Kjo
said,
është një
speaking by material wealth, social security, etc.,
Pasigurim dhe për pasuri janë si janë në Gjermani.
in some parts of the country unemployment is under 2%.
Në disa vende të Gjermanisë papërsia është në -2%.
Amazing also in European standards.
Është shumë e shkëlqyeshme edhe për standarde evropiane
You
kjo
should
gjë.
say, well, why
Mund
aren't
të
you
theni,
just happy?
pse nuk jeni të lumtur, mund të theni.
Why is there this need for change?
Pse është kjo nevojë për të ndryshuar?
We know that the
Ne e dim që
refugee
refugjatët
situation in 2015
në 2015
has put many people under stress.
I ka stresuar shumë njerëzit.
Well, taking in 1 million refugees in a year was even for German standards
Duke marrë diku 1 milion.
At the same time, it's quite interesting that the more you have an international multi-ethnic surrounding, let's say the more open societies are places. Xenophobia, interestingly enough, is highest in those places which have the least percentage of foreigners living there, or anti-Semitism the highest, where there are basically no Jewish communities or no or anti-Islamic furor in those places where there are the least Muslims.
Dhe vërejt që ka dhe anti-islamis në vende ku ka shumë pak njerëz që janë të fesë islame.
None are, which means more to the east of the country. Anti-Islamic feelings are highest. So that's also a challenge that this reflects in this new populist movement that's spoken about.
Okay, thanks, Ambassador. I would like to put you one question. Looking backward from 1945 until now, the German foreign policy, which time period do you think that it was done the biggest shift?
Që ka bërë më ndryshim më të madh në Gjermani? Çfarë kohë politike?
That's a good question because
shumë pyetje mirë.
Pra është bërë ndryshimi më i madh në politikën e jashtme gjermane.
Okay, so I think there is one structural date which is 1990. Because until then it was West German foreign policy or East German foreign policy, and since 1990 it's German foreign policy. So just a structural setting. Politically speaking, you have decisive periods practically in every decade. If you look at the 1950s, rearming after World War II and joining respectively the Warsaw Pact or NATO. Very decisive, being founding member of the then European communities in 1957 with the Treaties of Rome. I mean, this basically changed the vision of the classical nation state in Europe. Because suddenly it wasn't about who is stronger than the other, but how to put existential things together, like then coal and steel, for joint management, to share and not fight each other. So that was, symbolically speaking, but also politically, a major change. Then, if you look at the period of the 70s with the new instruments of mutual recognition without really recognizing each other between the two states in Germany, joining the United Nations before being fully sovereign. I would just like to remind you that Germany is only a fully sovereign country again since 1994. 70s very important with the policies of Willy Brandt to basically normalize, I'm using this word in this context because recently I've heard a lot about German solutions in the normalization dialogue, the example of recognizing each other's existence without full diplomatic recognition. So the 70s, then of course the 90s, or let's say the year 89 with Helmut Kohl and the reunification, and basically the geostrategic changes with what happened on the former front line between East and West in the center of Europe. And at a later stage then, in the early 2000s, European reunification with the big enlargement in 2004. I think these are some of the crucial dates. Of course, there are many other, but you have formative periods practically in every decade of German foreign policy.
How has the secondary war politika jashtme për Ballkanin të këto dekadave?
Sorry. Because I didn't. Yeah.
Germany was a leading country with supporting Croatia and Slovenia towards independence. While when it comes to Kosovo, United States and Great Britain, or United Kingdom, they were leading in the process. Although the Germany was historically, our right, not only 19th century and beginning of 20th century, but also during the 90s, Germany hosted the most, the biggest number of the refugees coming from Kosovo, which was crucial for the existence of the population here by sending remittance and the other issues. And also there were, another kind of support, but purely, how to say, political support towards the liberation, Germany was among the leading countries, but not the leading country. Was beyond, how to say, United States and Great Britain. So how do you explain this one? This position of this policy?
The beginning of the 90s was basically very much diplomatic action with the recognition of the independence of Slovenia and Croatia, where, let's say, we didn't just get applause. There we were very much in the lead. With respect to Bosnia, I think there it really was the United States that took the lead. And we've all seen what came out of it, that Europe looked on when there was a 3-year disaster, not only in Sarajevo. And then in 1995, the US took the lead. As regards Kosovo in 1999, I would just like to remind you of a picture which became famous in Germany, where Joschka Fischer, or then Foreign Minister and Vice Chancellor, got by a demonstrator, so that was not tear gas like the day before yesterday, but it was plastic bag full with color, with red color he got on his head during the party meeting of the Green Party, where he advocated the use of military force here together with NATO partners to liberate Kosovo. And the new social democratic green government had just come into office in late '98. This was the first major crisis they had, and at this specific meeting of the Green Party, had Joschka Fischer not gotten through with his position that it was a moral imperative for Germany to join with partners, with NATO partners, to use military force to liberate Kosovo and end the situation as it was here in early summer 1999. This coalition would have split up after a few months. Because why? Because what happened here was the first armed intervention the German army had done after 1945. We were very hesitant for numerous reasons. Many parts of Europe are historically contaminated because of what happened before 1945 with German soldiers almost everywhere. So this was a very hard decision. And nevertheless, on that occasion in 1999, Germany joined in. I will now not go into interpretations who was more for, against, etc. Public diplomacy is a game on its own. Definitely I can say that we were amongst those who, right from the beginning, supported a change of things here in Kosovo because the situation had become completely unbearable. And in that respect, the international community also learned its lesson from what happened 2 years earlier in Kosovo.
Any other questions?
Përshëndetje, pyetja ime për ju është pse nuk mundemi me pas dy në shtetësi edhe Kosovës edhe Gjermanisë? Na detyrojnë me shku në Serbi me prish në shtetësinë e Kosovës. Faleminderit.
Citizenship.
Është politike gjermane, por nuk është politike jashtme, pak është më parë. The question was why
I understood the question. Who told you that you can't have both? If you are born with these parents, but you can't apply for both. So if you want to get a German citizenship, you will have to give up the previous one or the other way around. But if you are born with both, I can tell you because my kids also have two passports, because my wife is Belgian, and they have both the German and the Belgian nationality. If by birth you have both, you keep both. But you can't acquire another one without leaving the other one behind.
Another question? Our colleague.
My name is Javed Reja. I teach here.
My professor Javed Reja.
And my question is about the future of Europe and our future. Looking at the trends, you see Germany had problems setting up a government. Italy is not looking any brighter. We know about Brexit. With the current politicians we have in Kosovo, we will be joining Europe later rather than sooner. So what kind of Europe will be joining and having in mind all these trends around Europe and the role of Germany in all these trends? You know, it was critical during the last financial crisis. What do you expect the role of Germany to be in holding up Europe together for us to join a European Union?
Well, I hope, as usual, that Germany will have a very constructive role. That is for the reasons I also already alluded to in what I said at the beginning, that if you look around you on a global scale, we never would be able to make a change all by our own. So Europe is something we deeply believe in. will be out there,
do të
will
gjithmonë e pranishme,
always be looking for partners
duke kërkuar partner,
where size does not matter.
ku nuk ka rëndësi vallësia.
You look at the role, for example, Jean-Claude Juncker played even before he became president of the Commission. And you know the size of Luxembourg, but Jean-Claude Juncker really is a political giant. So let's say convictions and you know the kind of personal engagement that politicians show can make all the difference. Now, I wish I had a crystal ball. Unfortunately, he doesn't seem to have one here. I could look into what the world could look like in 2020, 2030. But I think also recent steps from Brussels have shown that Kosovo is on the map of European enlargement. I couldn't say anything more specific on the timelines because, as you know, it is not something where you just walk through waiting list, that it's merit-based. So whatever is being done in this country to qualify through simply going through the working agenda, and there are lots of people very active here to help on that. The more being done, the sooner the succession process will start. We're here to help and support, but Kosovo has to do it on its own. I feel rather optimistic because there's a whole young generation who's highly qualified, not just, as I often hear, those who simply want to move away from the country. I mean, also in Germany, the money doesn't flow everywhere, and I have gotten to know a lot of very engaged and motivated young people who want to help getting this country where we all want it to be, in the European Union. So as I said, merit-based process. I see Kosovo there, absolutely, also with the potential not only from the people, but the geographical situation, potential in various fields of economy, IT, for example. So there are a number of factors where make me very optimistic without being able to spell out the timeline. Also to say this, that if you look at the map, I think nobody in Europe can imagine a Europe in, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 years without the Western Balkans as an integral part. And yes, there was Brexit, but I think that was a very good wake-up call to the rest of Europe. I think the other member states have now a more realistic picture of what the EU stands for, also with respect to bigger neighbors, where all realize that it's only through, with the motto "United we stand" that we can achieve something.
Tjetër pyetje, unë edhe ti kolegë dhe po.
Si. Ku janë studentët?
Përshëndetje, jam Mozauti, studente viti 3 drejtimit administratë publike. Të I di çështjen e spionit të mbytur në Britani nga ana e Rusisë. Pyetja ime për ju I kish me qenë se mendoni që ka me ndryshu kjo diçka në marrëdhëniet midis Bashkimit Evropian dhe Rusisë?
European Union in London and Russia.
Sorry.
To what extent you can back those relations between the European Union and Russia?
Well, without knowing that subject too well, and I hate to speak about things I don't know, but there was a very clear statement of the US, France,
shumë qartë nga Amerika dhe Franca dhe Anglia dhe Gjermania që thanë që
the use of nerve agents was
Përdorimi I
completely
mjeteve helmuese
intolerable,
është I
and
patolerueshëm
that things had to be
dhe gjërat duhet
clarified.
të klarifikohen,
Now,
të qartësohen.
clarification is
Qartësimi
what is of the essence at this very moment.
Kjo është që ne përdojmë qartësimin e
Our
situatës.
British partners have already gotten into the
Partnerët
relevant
tonë
checks,
britanik po
but you
bëjnë
also
punën e
have
tyre.
the international organization which is especially charged with the protection, or let's say to prevent the proliferation of chemical weapons, based in The Hague, who have also now sent an expert team to verify the origins and the makes of this nerve agent which has been used in Salisbury. We know all the theories we read about in the media. It is helpful to clarify things, to allow a clear picture on the origins of this nerve agent before going to other conclusions. So check facts first.
Shikoni faktet së pari, pastaj marrni vendim.
You know that we have a number of subjects
discussion
with Russia,
gjërat e tjera që duhet të diskutojmë me Rusinë, me Ukrainën dhe Krajinin. Prandaj
we have to keep on
duhet të
talking,
flasim me ta.
but with respect to this specific case, we should first wait and see what the analysis
Do të presim analizat që çfarë ka ndodhur, para se të marrim vendim për çfarë ka ndodhur. Është një gjë shumë serioze, nuk është hera e parë që ka ndodhur.
Russian citizens mysteriously pass away.
Që zhduken dhe vdesin Rusë në Angli.
One more question, the last one.
Pyetja e fundit. Në Venera Luni, unë jam dekonja e gjuhës angleze. Pyetja ime është, duke marrë në konsiderat që janë 5 shtete në Evropë që nuk e kanë njohur pavarësinë e Kosovës. A mund të na thoni a kanë strategji të Bashkimit Evropian që të gjej një rrugë që ti mbush mendjen e këtyre kemi dëgjuar këtë
much more close by to the accession to EU, Macedonia and Albania, and then the last one, Bosnia, and finally the last one is Kosovo.
Okay.
Okay, this is a policy by European Union approved, so accession maybe could happen in this order, but isn't it too costly?
This accession for the small countries, one by one.
What if
European Union accept all of them at one date?
A keni një datë që na jepni?
Someone fulfills the criteria before to waive the others, or
apo të presim për të tjerët, apo si ta përshpejtojmë këtë proces?
And to accept all of them at one date, since they are very, we are speaking about very small territory.
Flasim për një territor shumë të vogël të Bashkimit Evropian. Në regionin 6.
I'll first go to your
Së
question
pari,
in chronological
do të përgjigjem në mënyrë kronologjike.
Non-recognizers.
Sa për ata që nuk e njohin Kosovën.
Who have representations here in Pristina.
Janë tri që
I was quite
kanë
surprised having heard so much about the non-recognizers.
Isha shumë I befasuar që të
On my first day in the office, I walked up to our embassy in Dragodan and saw flags where I said to myself, wait a minute, these are the non-recognizers, what are they doing here? So I think you do not have to explain to the Greek foreign ministry and the Greek government what's happening here in Kosovo. This indeed would have to be resolved on a different level.
Kjo duhet të zgjidhet në mënyrën tjetër në Bruksel. Strategjikisht, unë s'jam ata, s'kam kompetencë këtë gjë.
And we also try to convince that Kosovo has a case, otherwise I wouldn't be sitting here, and otherwise we wouldn't have a diplomatic representation here since 1999. And this is continuous working and talking, but there are factors to that which do not completely also depend on us as member states, which are then probably subject to an overall settlement. So I would, well, at least I'm not aware of a strategy.
Unë nuk e di që ka ndonjë strategji në për Bruxelles, nuk kam asnjë në dieni që ka një strategji. Unë s'kam asnjë linjori për këtë strategji.
With regard to timelines.
Sa përket kohës,
first of all, I do not share your interpretation about the order of arrival in the European Union.
Për kohën e bërritjes në Bashkimin Evropian.
We simply do not know who will come.
Ne nuk e dim kur do të hyjë, kush do të hyjë pare. As i dyti, i treti apo kështu me radhë. Sepse është një mendim që mirët me merit, dhe gjithçka duhet të jetë përmbushur nga kriteret që jipen nga Bruxelli. Sa procese fillojnë më vonë, në shtetë të bëjnë punë mirë dhe shpejt, thjesht nuk e dim, s'ka afat kohor, s'ka një top të kristal që na tregon të ardhmen. Askush nuk e ka. Sepse natyrisht, unë shpjegova më herët disa shtete kanë bërë marrëveshje të tjera për stabilizim shumë herët se Kosova. Dhe më vojnë me kandidaturën. Duke përmbushur çdo kriter. Është një proces nuk kryhet automatikisht. Që bëhet kur çdo shtet bën atë që duhet të bëj dhe i përmbushur dhe kushte. Koha nuk do të koha nuk jap asnjë indikim që kur të hyjmë në Bashkimin Evropian. Do të përfundojmë nëse keni ndonjë mesazh tani.
To cite film figure, maybe I could just express the hope to be back for a discussion round also with
Shpresoj që të jem prapë me juve.
This or other topics. So as final sentence, maybe to say I'll be back. Okay, thanks.
Do të kthejmë sërish.
Përfundojmë, faleminderit për pjesëmarrjen.